If you're searching for a 55 and up community in Charleston, South Carolina, but you don't necessarily want a huge house, this may be one of the most interesting floor plans to tour at Webb Point Hope. Welcome to the Compass. What I like about this particular plan is that it starts at just over 1,400 square feet, but there are some really smart design choices that make it feel much more than a typical smaller home. One of the defining features of the Compass is actually where the kitchen is positioned. Rather than putting it in the front or center of the home, the kitchen sits towards the rear, which creates a really nice connection between the kitchen, dining, and outdoor living space. So if you're someone who enjoys cooking or you picture yourself having dinner outside during Charleston's warmer months, this layout makes that transition from indoors to outdoors feel very natural. And I also like that the island becomes a focal point without completely dominating the room. As we continue through the home, you'll see that the Compass starts with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, including the owner's suite. But here's where this floor plan gets interesting. Depending on how you configure the home and the options currently available, the Compass can expand beyond its standard footprint, including additional bedroom and bathroom configurations. There's even a loft configuration with an additional bedroom and full bath, which completely changes who this plan could work for. And through this tour, we will actually be able to see that loft and bedroom configuration upstairs. Maybe you want a relatively compact home for yourself most of the year, but you still want somewhere spare for your adult children or grandchildren when they visit Charleston. That gives you the ability to keep your everyday footprint manageable without necessarily giving up that additional guest space. And once we step outside the house itself, I think you start to understand why Point Hope has become such an interesting location for 55 and up buyers in the Charleston area. You're on the Kanehoy Peninsula, and Point Hope isn't simply a standalone Webb neighborhood. It's part of a larger master plan community, so you're getting that broader neighborhood environment, while Webb Point Hope itself is specifically designed around the active adult lifestyle. The community is planning a 22,000 square foot clubhouse, along with indoor and outdoor swimming pools, pickleball courts, bocce, and social spaces. But one of the biggest selling points, in my opinion, is what's outside the community. You're positioned with access toward Daniel Island and Mount Pleasant, while still being able to enjoy downtown Charleston and the beaches. So for someone relocating to South Carolina who wants the amenities and social aspect of a 55 and up community, but still wants Charleston and everything that comes with it to be part of their everyday lifestyle, Point Hope is definitely one I would put on the list. And if you're comparing the Compass to the other Webb Point Hope floor plans, don't just choose based on which model you like the most. The right floor plan, home site, structural options, and location with the community can make a huge difference. I previously worked as a new home sales consultant for a national builder, and that experience is what I use now to help my clients evaluate those details when they're purchasing new construction. So if you're considering Webb Point Hope, relocating to Charleston, or trying to figure out which 55 and up community in the Low Country is the right fit for you, feel free to reach out. I'm Alena Goncharov with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I'll be happy to help you compare your options and find the community and the home that fits the way you actually want to live your life in Charleston.